Greetings and salutation, lovies. I know it's been a while. It's been a while, but Sister Queen has been working, hustling. You guys see my work. Summer Solstice is now live. Website is up. www.summer solstice.com. So check that website out. I wanted to talk to you about the post that I made today. Matter of fact, let me see if I can get to it because I know I should have this right? But let's see. So I posted today. Death is not the greatest loss in life. The greatest loss is what dies inside us while we live. And I had to do just a little video on that and tell you a little story, true story about myself and how um, at a point in my life I was completely dying, inside and didn't even know it, didn't realize it until um, one fateful day. I've always considered myself to be highly intelligent, being talented, gifted, and all these things, but I was in a relationship for about 14 years. 14 years, yeah. And I was so hell bent on, being, a housewife and taking care of everyone and cooking and, coming up with these great recipes and cleaning and, making sure that, my man was well taken care of, my daughter's well taken care of. I was like, that was going to be my life. I'm like, I'm going to have more children and I'm just going to be this housewife. And that was my goal. That was my goal, right? So one day I'm sitting and I don't know what I was doing, but my daughter came to me and she said, she's like, Mom, she was like, you're so smart. Like, you're so, like, you have so many great things, about. And at this time, I don't know if I said this, but she was like 9 or 10. And she was like, you always help me with all my projects. Like, I get A's on all my projects because I was the project mom. Like, I love doing projects, right? So when she used to come home from school, I used to be like, she'd be like, Mom, I got a project. I'd be like, yeah. But, she was like, anything I ask you, any questions I have, she was like, you always know the answer. She was like, just about like anything. And I was like, okay, Isis, like, that's great. Like, that's not supposed to do. She said, but yeah, but you're not doing anything. And I was like, what do you mean I'm not doing anything? And she was like, you're not doing anything. Like, she's like, you have all these like talents and gifts and stuff. And she's like, but you're just like at home. And I was like, like, oh my gosh, like, okay. I had never looked at it that way. And when I tell you that was like the biggest slap in my face and like my feelings was like crushed and I was hurt and I was like, well, damn, she right. And that was about, I want to say, 7 to 8 years before I actually got out of my relationship. So it took an additional 7 to 8 years after I got that slap in the face to finally get my ball rolling. You know, finally the brain synapses was firing. Although some very profound things happened to me that helped to change my life as well. My mom, transition. Well, actually, my mom and my stepfather transitioned 6 months apart from each other. Both having cancer. My mother had lymphoma, and my stepfather basically almost had like cancer all over his body. But and then I like broke up with the man that I was with for 14 years. So it was like all these deaths happened in my life, and it was like boom 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 boom, just slapped me all over the place. But that when my daughter said to me that day, forever changed my life, and it still resonates in my spirit to this very day. Where they say, out of the mouths of babes, right? But it's like so many of you right now are sitting there dying a slow, torturous death because you don't believe enough in yourself to do what it is you know you can do. You have talents, you have multi-billion-dollar ideas sitting all up in here and in here, and you're just marinating on them. Why? Only you know the answer to that. But what I can tell you is you will never understand true fulfillment holding yourself back, not allowing those gifts to be birthed and flourished. I used to have these dreams all the time about like having babies, being pregnant. You know, a lot of times people think like, oh, somebody's pregnant. But no, it means that there are things inside of you that need to come out. They need to be birthed. It's like, let it go. Let it go. Let it go. Release it. That is the last thing you want to do is leave this earth, transition, and get to the other side and be like, damn, I ain't do nothing with all those gifts and talents and all those ideas and thoughts and greatness. I just let it die. Don't let it die. Live today. Do it today. Put those ideas, write those ideas down and figure out how to make it work. It's not easy. I'm going to tell you, running a business, woo, blood, sweat, and tears. But in the end, when it's all said and done and you see that thought and those ideas and your talents being birthed, it is nothing like that feeling. So lovies, live. Live. Be well. Be healthy. Be you. And always get out there and do you. Love you.